Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. Today we're going through a new company that is, well, it's new to me. It's called DRNXMYTH. So this is DRNXMYTH. What do you think this is? This is a cocktail, and it is semi-pre-mixed. You get like the fixins up here, and then you get in a separate container, like on the same bottle though, you get the alcohol. This one in particular is called Eastside, and DRNXMYTH, if you want to check them out, they're DRNXMYTH spelled like this, DRNXMYTH.com. But what I did is I purchased 7 of these. So I'm going to be doing 7 separate videos. This one's going to be on Eastside, the other ones are going to be in the other flavors. I'm going to keep those close to the chest until I release those. But this one here is gin with cucumbers, fresh lime, cane sugar, mint infused water. Again, really interesting. These ones go from $11 to $13 per bottle, and this one is 11 bucks. And what it is, it's 2 100 milliliter cocktails. So it's kind of everything you need, either if you're drinking with yourself, as I'm going to be doing today, or drinking with a friend or a loved one. Maybe this is something you'd want with dinner. So I have everything ready to give this a try. I have my copper mug, and I have my big giant square ice cube. So it's kind of just like, I'm trying to get myself into the mood of having a drink, a cocktail, because for me, ice in the cocktail is going to make it work out. And also, if you put this without any kind of ice, it just doesn't look quite right. It looks like maybe about a little bit too little of something in your cup. So this just kind of is how it works. But I'd say it looks good. This really caught my eye on Instagram, but I really wanted to try it for you guys just because I think this is really, really interesting. So again, never heated, and what's interesting here, again, I know I've said interesting so many times, is that what you're gonna do is you're gonna twist this clockwise and you shake it. Now what's inside here, it'll release the alcohol inside, and there are little kind of like almost vents on the inside. It acts like a shaker, and you'll literally shake this up as if it were like the metal shaker, and then you just pour it in. So I'm gonna do about half for me, just because it's me, and I want to experience just one drink. So again, 11 bucks. This one is mixology inspired by Cocktails by Hawk. And I like that little personalized logo here. All right, but let's look at this. It says, keep chilled, do not freeze. So first we're gonna turn this clockwise. Oh, and you actually feel like it kind of releasing. And now it's like kind of locked in there. So we're gonna shake this up. I've never been a bartender, I don't know. You're supposed to shake it up like this. Yeah, because it's supposed to pass through here. Some of the ones I find are pretty interesting because as you do this, it does froth up. It literally does. A lot of the things they have here are vegan, vegetarian, and I think that would go for something that would normally require milk, but I think they use something else instead. I completely forget. As a reminder, this one here is gin with cucumbers, fresh lime, cane sugar, and mint infused water. 16% alcohol, 200 milliliters and everything, but again, 100 milliliter drinks. I mean, if you want to drink the entire thing, you definitely can. Let's just mention the price again, 11 bucks. If that's a little bit too much for you, it's just, this is one of those things that you're paying for convenience. It is purely convenience, but I think, at least for what they say, the materials that make this, I think that's going to be worthwhile. So let's kind of pour me up to, let's see. All right, we have our drink here. You can probably see that. It smells good. It smells sweet. So this is never heated. It doesn't really say. I think we're going to read on the website here more information on what exactly is here. It's like what is in the DRNXMYTH Eastside cocktail. We'll get to that here in a sec, but let's do that taste test. Definitely taste the gin and the mint, and it's kind of, this one in particular is like a fresh drink. I would imagine this would probably be the best on a hot day. This could be with food. Like definitely, it's a sweet, uplifting drink. I mean, anytime I have mint and cucumber in something, it's gonna do that to me. And I do like this. Let's try again. I'm trying to kind of like keep it casual. You know, I'm not going to down the entire thing. It's not the way that I drink, and it's not the way that you really can enjoy this, because if you're paying 11 bucks for something this size, you're going to kind of want to savor it, at least in my book. I mean, of course, you're more than welcome to just buy a million of these and just kind of go through them. But sipping these, you can kind of taste like the intricate flavors. And actually, on that, let's go through exactly what's in this. So what's in DRNXMYTH Eastside cocktail? We blend fresh cucumbers and then double strain it for those punchy, fresh cucumber notes, which I do note. Well, I note it, I acknowledge it. Then we slap whole leaf mint so it's fully activated before infusing that into the liquid as well. We leave it in cold, purified water for 24 hours, where it becomes a clear, like chilled tea. After adding fresh lime and a dash of sugar, the gin botanicals bring together all the herbal and cucumber notes in a light spa water taste. And again, the spirit used here is gin. The percent of alcohol is 16%, and it's 2 drinks, and yep, 11 bucks. Actually, look at this. If you go on the website and let me just bring down the brightness so it's not super bright, but you can see it's a 6 at sweetness. It's a 4 at something. God, I just flipped it around, I can't see. 4 bitterness, 5 spirit forwardness, 4 sour factor. It is a tiny bit sour, not overly sour, just a tiny, tiny bit sour, and 0% spicy factor. Oh, and this is the guy that inspired this mixology. That's the guy, and you can definitely tell it's the same guy from this. They did a really good job on this logo here. The one thing I do have to say is these are made of plastic. When I first saw them, I was like, is it plastic? Is it glass? If they had, like, from afar, you had these all kind of lined up with this kind of temperament on the plastic, it just looks, premium. It looks fancy. This is a fingerprint magnet. Oh shoot, I almost dropped it. This is a fingerprint magnet on here. So of course, if you are trying to take like a classy photo, just make sure you wipe it down. It's kind of like wiping down your iPhone, your phone, if you're just going to be taking like some glamour shots of it. But for sure, this just looks good. I'm a person that's really, that this kind of like look works on. Ready to mix, never heated, Eastside. Now again, there are so many different flavors. We're going to be going through all of these eventually. But for me, twist, shake, voila, fresh cocktails for 2, or for 1 in my case that we're doing here. But that flavor is good. All right, I've let this sit here with the ice cubes, so we're going to try this again. It's good. It is good. I am alone in my place right now. Having something like this really makes me wish that a friend was over or that I was out at a bar right now. But literally, if you're in Manhattan right now, it's pouring rain. It's ugly. We're still on the tail end of a pandemic. I know this is getting off to the side. I've been vaccinated, but you know, you don't always want to go outside. You know, the way that we live is going to be changing. And sometimes you're going to want to bring the party to you. Maybe you have friends that are vaccinated. Maybe you just all keep socially distanced in your place, depending on the size. I think things like this are coming at the perfect time, where I know these have existed before, but they're really promoting it at the perfect time because we want to make the space that we live in the most comfortable as possible, the most entertaining as possible. It's like the way that I buy candles for my place. We live in Manhattan, that's always going to be there. As I buy candles, the scents in those candles change the environment depending on how I burn them, and they just kind of add to like the experience of living at home because we're spending a lot more time here. So we might as well just get comfortable and make this like the best area that we can. Now in the future, we may go out more, but some people may choose to stay inside. Again, this is where this comes from. I think this is a great idea. 11 bucks. Is this worth it? Let's see, I've gone, let's see, am I almost done with this? Let's see, I've done about 3 sips. Now sips, not like full, like mouth, you know, everything feel like downers. I've taken 3 sips. I maybe have 1 or 2 left, and that's just what it's going to be. Put your ice in there. If you can get a giant ice cube like I did, I think it kind of works out. It just kind of feels better. And of course, having this, which I got from a Yankees game, it just makes me feel like, you know, I'm outside drinking somewhere. I'd say for me, this is going to be one of the social drinks that I have. So if I do have friends over, I'm going to have one of these out for them. If it's just me, I may not pull it out. I may not pull it out. I may just have like a beer, a wine, just something simple, but this is something, at least this flavoring and this combination is something that it screams social to me. But again, they have other flavorings which we will try in different videos. All right, guys, if you have any questions about anything, leave in the comments section below. Don't forget I'm on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. I'm going to finish this just while watching a movie because, again, I'm at home enjoying the inside weather because the outside weather is pouring rain and kind of ugly. But now I get to do it with a cocktail that I never could have made by myself. So again, DRNXMYTH Eastside. You want to focus? There we go. DRNXMYTH Eastside. I think it's the way to do it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Be on the lookout for the subsequent videos, and I will see you next time.